Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Dandara. In our previous episode, we did a little bit of wandering around unsuccessfully, and then did, in fact, go back to this area and got through the boss that let us get this skull power, which then let us work our way back through, and then we fought a boss which led us into this area. And then we had quite an adventure trying to find a save point in here. We've talked to 3 people who have left little markers on our map, so presumably we just need to go to where that is and see what's going on with that. So let's find out. There's a wrinkled paper under the rock. It looks petrified, as if it were forgotten by time. It reads, "That man with the gold mask, he's a fraud. This complaint must be heard. I doubt he's passed any of the master's challenges yet. Holds their approval. He's a cheat. I know it." Right? So from here, we can get to quite a variety of places, which is interesting. We need to go up and over. Natatorium of Adventure. Find out. Nakaturin Frigate Elevator, the Pioneer Facility. Welcome. Look around. What an alien world. Does it make you feel uneasy? Really? Oh, so you are a tough one, perhaps? Explorer material as well? I doubt it. You, a rookie, naively attempting to push the boundaries of the salt itself. You came here to determine your worth, I imagine? Well, there's a challenge awaiting you. You must pass through one end to the other, safe and sound, no limbs missing. I'll be keeping count. Be gone now. Find me at the exit, if you can. Whole lot of stuff over here, but it doesn't seem like it goes that way, so we'll start here. Interesting. There's a switch, right? Yeah. Oh? Okay. I'm curious about these characters here. It could be a lot of things. That was expensive to do, but I would argue worth it. There. Can I get to you? Okay, perfect. This room is clean. Damn. Alright, that was a very silly mistake to make. Walking straight into damage. Honestly, the way I went previously, I think, was the harder way. I think this is the simpler, easier path. Again, off you go. Find me at the exit, if you can. I wasn't expecting different dialogue. I wasn't expecting them to be there at all, to be honest. That definitely amps up the danger of this place. That there can be I imagine that the game is not designed with that in mind, because that's a pretty nasty little gotcha. Interesting that the camera didn't flip around. Oh, interesting. There's definitely a sense here of go ahead and like kill enemies even if you don't think you need to, because you might need to fight them on the other side. Metal on the wall is rusted over and falling off. Between two plates, there's a big hole. A hole big enough to peek inside. With just a beam of light, there isn't much to see other than the cave outside. Wait, there's a shiny red reflection on a dark corner that draws attention. But how to reach it? Exploring the system, loading the universe. Success. Opening exit door. And of course. We're gonna be patient. This looks like a secret right here, you know? It was. Alright, our first breakable wall, I guess. Do I think... Huh, Dandara. 1, 2. Well, you do seem intact. Who would have guessed? May not have been perfect, but you did it. I hope you feel you've proven something to yourself. There might be more of an explorer in you than I thought. When you're ready, you'll find me exactly where you met me. To the auditorium! Okay, that's the auditorium. Why do you make me think of Tina Belcher so much? Hallway of Merit. I'm tempted. By tempted, I mean I'm going to do it. Go back to the save. Because we've got a decent amount of money, and I don't like the idea of losing it all, you know? I think I'm actually going to go for more health, because things can get away from us so quickly. You know? And that'll just help us not have things get away from us so quickly. It'll also help, like, it just gives me more wiggle room to gives me more wiggle room to waste hearts, I guess. So, you know, rack up some damage before feeling compelled to heal it. Oh, interesting. I have this. To give us a preview of that rock, I guess. Glowing message is written on the ground. Imminent stone. Oh. That's funny. Oh, hello there. So you found me, I see. Your uncertainty is dangerous in an environment like this. Our journey should be difficult, but never unfair. Yet the salt sometimes is unfair, don't you think? I must advise you be best if you just gave up. Okay then, I challenge you to invade my fortress, Dandara. Come inside, hoist your flag, come out. Only then shall I think of you as a knight. I'm done with this chatter. Leave. Do we think that moon means anything? I think so. I could be very wrong. Oh, okay. We're gonna wait. doesn't seem like I can do anything with that. Plates. It's dangerous. Yep. Because just immediately experiences danger. Oh. Okay. Probably should have looked at my map just to like plot out my route here before committing to this sight unseen. Overshot. Oh! Okay. That's probably going to be a problem. We need to get out of here so that we can heal. Getting a bit unhealthy, if I'm being honest. Alright. This'll send me through. We definitely left stuff unfinished in the previous room. Alright, well, that's all of our heals. Rather enjoy this kind of spooky thing. Look at the fountain in the moon. That's fun. Right. Okay, so this is letting us backtrack, which we don't actually need to do. We've raised the flag, so... backtrack. Can't angle out here. Alright. The odds of us dying here seem pretty high to me. Our one heart. Oof. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. And flag raised, so yeah. Pop it, because as well. Glad that those guys have very little health. They go down pretty easy. Oh, dang it. Alright. You know what? We don't need to fight that guy. Leave. Rather impressive, I must say. Consider yourself knighted by the persistent one. Perhaps it can calm this self-doubt of yours. In the end, the harshest judge is the one we all carry within. But is a pat on the back from a master swordsman enough to hush that judge? Only time will tell. Ha ha ha. You know where to find me, I expect. that's those rooms done. It is still really interesting that we've got this little preview that we get to have before getting dunked into it. Let's find out what's through this door. Didn't look. We do not know. It doesn't. It looks like it's a one-way door, so, or one-way room. So. All right. So now we need to go into that bit. We're pretty healthy, so we can afford elsewhere. But actually, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and. We're gonna go ahead and go to the save point because I want to change where the flag is. There we go. Flag raised. We don't have enough money to do an upgrade, but you know. So, upper left, and then up, and then left, blah blah. Checking the map constantly to make sure that I'm not wasting my time. Excuse me. Right, we did check this and we couldn't get through. I did that today, like that. I have no excuse for why I forgot that was one way. Interesting. Alright. We're in it now, boys. This is very Castlevania. Alright. Assuming, yeah. Boo! Haha, absolutely terrifying, wasn't I? Not that I need someone to tell me that. Let's see. You are not hoping to win my approval, are you? Like a stubborn peasant indeed. Still, I like to think I am the merciful type. At least there was such an occasion I can recall. At least there was such an occasion I can recall. I'll give you a hint. Turned my castle upside down, my lordship would only be half satisfied. My approval lies behind this door. That should confuse your wormy little brain. In the meantime, face this. Farewell, never to be seen again. Wahaha. Alright, do we think that we can destroy these? Not really, but... Okay. Rude. Wow. Ooh, that's brutal. I'm glad that I changed my flag. We can, yeah, we'll just go sideways from here. Don't love that those do 2 damage. That seems like too much damage. think they're being pretty generous with some of these hitboxes. Another go. Suit yourself. More blood from me. Let's see what's in here. An old scroll with hand-painted letters on it. Upside down flames suddenly cried. The finale is where the birth once lay. Sloppy blotches of paint don't seem to damage the paper. Okay. Going with our current health, but not thrilled about it. For good reason. Right, hold up. Where do you go? Hold on. But yeah, there's a hallway there that I didn't even like step through. Probably because I was just fast trying to avoid getting hit by stuff. Okay. The painting depicting a flying bat is hanging upside down, much for a change of perspective. Oh, interesting. Boy, once you make a mistake, it's pretty easy for those mistakes to compound on themselves. Like that. We're just like, hey, I need to get out of here, and you just go straight into something that's gonna get you killed. Same mistake where I'll need to dodge away from some spikes, and what I'll effectively end up doing is dodging into some spikes, which is not helpful. Money? I don't need money. Let down flames cried. The finale is where the birth once lie. Alright. Okay, can't go that way. See, right there. I just did it again. Alright, back. I do feel like I should... Like, I'm assuming that just I need to flip it around and then just get back to where I started. Right? Or possibly back to where I just was. I'm betting that I was actually quite close. That's just me being impatient. What am I doing? Nope, not quite there. Well, and flip it around. This is pretty cool, like the concept of we're just gonna flip the whole thing around. Again, very Castlevania in a very good way. Like, hey, you guys remember Castlevania? Here's a neat riff on one of its cooler bits. So many unnecessary hits. I'm a little... I kind of feel like I should go ahead and heal, because I'm worried that I'm gonna take like a really unnecessary hit and then scramble and end up taking more really unnecessary hits. Heal again. We're running out of heals, which is unfortunate, but we're getting there. Do I really think that this is correct? Or do I think this is just letting me escape? I kind of think this is just letting me escape. I'm kind of having to like sit and watch myself take damage, which is infuriating. Oh, nope, actually. Okay. Because if I make the jump, right? Okay. As much as it pains my lordship to admit it, you have done, in a way, quite well. Not as well as could have been, of course. But yeah, here you are. You have earned a small amount of my precious approval. Treasure it for the value which it holds. I will be at the auditorium. Meet me there when you are ready. So I don't understand how this is a birthplace. Rest of the Acolyte? But, okay. It looks suspicious to me. Alright, cool. Boy, we were churning through our health pretty quick there. Makes me think I should invest in this. Alright, cool. So now those three jabronis are there, so we should be able to just loop around. It doesn't really matter if we go left or right. Get there. Substantially more dangerous here than last year. Not quite enough for a level, but still, sure. Not even the toughest of our challenges could stop you. Despite your lack of title, class, and proper upbringing, even with your clumsy manner and lack of precision, you still found your way through our tests. Your scratches, bruises, and scars tell the story of a person who doesn't give up easily. You learned from us, endured our challenges, and we watched you grow. Most of all, you believed in yourself. We will then grant you access to our source. Remarkable inspiration flows through it, powering inner strength. Read. Okie dokie. Oh, do we get like a piercing jump? Behold your reward. You may now proceed and claim it. Be on your way. Stay true to our teachings. Okay. Door. What are you? Skin knitter. Ugh. Awakens piercing needles from below, destroying your earthbound foes. Hello? reads promise, dash, dash, dash. The words of failure are crossed from the nameplate. Alright, so it's another chargeable. Do I think that that seems powerful, or do I think that that seems not powerful? There is a room that we haven't actually been through over there. So, as much as it pains me to say it, we are actually gonna check on that real quick. Probably something, you know, it's probably some treats for it to be out in the corner like that. Right? Yeah. Could I? I swear, it's only been a day, and I can't get through here without something to advance us. Alright. Interesting. And then, of course, this stuff up here, without the super jump, we can't get through it yet. So, there's also a thing over there, so I guess that's where we're headed next. Best way to get there? You know what, we'll go across the save point. Enough? I don't think I've got enough. No, not even close. Interesting. That has to be open from the other side. But presumably... I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. There's definitely secrets in this game that we haven't even begun to reveal. just don't think I can, like, maybe I could, like, ricochet it around good enough, but I just don't think I've got that dog in me. Right, we haven't been through this. Spinning left. Alright, what if... Alright, I mean, that sort of worked, but not really. I don't think that there's a way that we can get the angles to work. Rock formation resembles a face. On touching it, strange thoughts suddenly sizzle. Pain is unbearable, so the salt will not bear it. Look at Belia. Look at them all. Never again. Never. Alright, so from here, we could potentially... the things. But, like, we're already, like, basically completely out of shots. We'll come back to that, because I'm betting that there's more abilities, and one of them might be better suited than the ones that we've currently got. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm betting. Hold on, we're gonna do a little bit of backtracking here, I guess. Can I? Yes. All right. Noted. That ability is not just like a cool DMs, but like there's actually like puzzle stuff to it. A red page torn from a notebook on the ground. The words are written in fine handwriting. It started as child play, funny goofs we mentioned to each other in tired moments, but became bolder and bolder until finally Lazuli scolded us. We promised to behave. Soon after, the Eldarian army launched its attack against the capital. The salt felt unsafe, like it was pressing us. That's when I first saw those teeth of maws emerge from the walls, luring us, seducing us. We wouldn't be reprimanded there. Hidden bridge. Oh, Dandara, where their hands stretch around, see and hear. Touch you don't, no. Hey! campsite. Wonderful. We didn't really make much money there. Okay, so we still can't get across, actually. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see if we can do any... Didn't even go down that little thing. Let's see if we can do anything over here. Because as the map reads... No, we're fine. That's interesting. The map, it looks solid, right? Like, there's the lighter blue on the right side of this, but not on the left. Hey, alright, we've connected. We can't get around that. Up that. Cool. Once again, we find ourselves at this particular campsite at the capital outskirts. Next episode, I'm not sure where we'll go next episode. Obviously still kind of going down in this direction that we could try and do. We could probably get through here. That might be what we should do next, is try and get over to there. There's some options like down here, like we never went through that spot. It's a bit of a shame because we were close to it, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking we head over. I'm kind of thinking rather than doing this death sprint through the middle that we've been doing, maybe I go more the upper route here. Can I do that? No, I can't even do it. Never mind. So yeah, we'll do our little death sprint through the middle, so that we can use our ability that we got last episode to get through this room. Hopefully unlock that that tent. Yeah. Cool. I do feel like we're making pretty solid progress. YouTube, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.